Perimeter, adding all the sides. What is it? The total distance around all the edges of a 2D shape. Y helps with construction. Interesting fact, the clownfish builds up immunity to sea anemone's lethal sting over time and because of a layer of mucus on the clownfish's skin. Now let's take a look at the steps in order to find the perimeter of a figure. Step 1, count all the sides. Step 2, add all the sides. Step 3, make sure to add the units. Now let's take a look at this figure and find the perimeter of it. So let's read the question. Find the perimeter of the figure if each square is 1 square centimeter. So now all we have to do is just start counting from the top left, 1 and 2, and that gives me 2 centimeters. Let's continue going to the right, 1, 2, 3, which gives me 3 centimeters. Let's keep going clockwise, 1, 2, gives me 2 centimeters. Keep going, 1, 2, and 3, which gives me 3 centimeters. Now we're on to step 2, add all the sides. So we're going to put them in order and start adding them. 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, and 7 plus 3 is 10. So the perimeter of this figure is 10 centimeters. Let's take a look at example 2. Read the question. Find the perimeter of the figure if each square is 1 square centimeter. Now, we're going to start counting on the top left. 1, 2, 3, which gives me 3 centimeters. 1, 2, which gives me 2 centimeters. And 1, 2, and 3, which gives me 3 centimeters. And finally, 1 and 2, which gives me 2 centimeters. Now let's go ahead and put these numbers in order, and let's add them up together. So 2 plus 2 gives me 4, 4 plus 3 gives me 7, and 7 plus 3 gives me 10 centimeters. Once again, we have the same perimeter, although the shape was just rotated. So let's take a look at example 3. Now we're going to go ahead and read the question. Find the perimeter of the figure if each square is 1 square centimeter. So let's go ahead and start counting. Once again, I like to start counting on the top left, and I usually keep the same spot, so it helps me with when I know where to stop. Now let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which gives me 5 centimeters. 1 and 2, which gives me 2 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which gives me 5 centimeters. And we continue. 1 and 2, which gives me 2 centimeters. Now, when you're doing this, as you can see, there's a pattern. The opposite sides are equal. But before we continue with that, let's add up all these sides, and we need to write them down first. So 2 plus 2 gives me 4, 4 plus 5 gives me 9, and 9 plus 5 gives me 14 centimeters, which is my perimeter of the figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at this figure. Find the perimeter of the figure if each square is 1 square centimeter. Let's start counting on the top left. 1, 2, 3, and 4 gives me 4 centimeters. Start continuing. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 4 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, and 4, which gives me 4 centimeters. And finally, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which gives me 4 centimeters as well. Now we're going to go ahead and write these down, add them up. 4 plus 4 gives me 8, 8 plus 4 gives me 12, and 12 plus 4 gives me 16, which is the perimeter of this figure. So now it is going to be your turn. So go ahead and pause the video so you can take your time to answer these questions. And I will show the answers in 3, 2, and 1. Here they are. If you got them correct, well done. If not, there's always tomorrow.